High-value Sigma males have a reputation for being frigid and unapproachable, and for disregarding women. Whether this is a protective strategy or simply their method of interacting with the opposite sex, it appears to be quite effective with the majority of women. However, what is the psychological basis for this behavior? The high-value Sigma male is a mystery. He is a quiet individual who does not speak often, but when he does, his words carry great weight. He is the hermit of the social world, preferring to spend time alone or with a small circle of close pals. He is not the kind to seek out others' company or approval. He is content doing his own thing and does not require validation from others. This independence is a factor in why high-value Sigma male is so appealing. The apathy of high-value Sigma males towards women can also be seen as a type of flirting. His acts might nevertheless be regarded as an invitation for others to pursue him, despite the fact that he may not be actively seeking their attention. Because of this, they are frequently sought by women even when they have no interest in them. While many believe that the high-value Sigma male is merely playing hard to get, the truth is that he simply doesn't care what women think. He is not attempting to seem distant or secretive. This is simply his nature. They are not attempting to impress anyone or conform to anyone's conception of what a guy should be. This casual demeanor towards ladies has the effect of increasing their interest in him. His indifference piques their interest and compels them to learn more about him. Some women find the struggle of gaining his attention intriguing. People believe that high-value Sigma males intentionally ignore women, yet there are psychological reasons behind this behavior. Number 1. They do not wish to be restrained. High-value Sigma male is a free spirit who refuses to be bound by anybody or anything. They are not interested in something that would limit their freedom. They take pleasure in enjoying life to the fullest and being around by others who share their ideals without displaying any negative judgment or controlling behavior. This is not to suggest they are against relationships, but they will not be in one for the sake of being in one. They want something that will enhance their lives, not diminish them. They will not waste their time on anything they do not believe is worthwhile. Being in a relationship with a control freak or someone who constantly demands their attention will not appeal to them. This does not imply that they do not desire a spouse. Rather, they seek someone whose lifestyle complements their own. Not difficult. Therefore, guys frequently choose to overlook high-maintenance or demanding women, which saves them a great deal of time and effort in the long run. Number 2. They are unimpressed with false princesses dressed as queens. The high-value Sigma male will not be impressed by a woman who attempts to be someone she is not. They are not deceived by the facade because they can see through it. They would want to spend time with someone who is honest and genuine. High-value Sigma is likely to disregard a lady who is putting on an act or attempting to be more attractive than she is. Because high-value Sigma values honesty and openness, this sort of conduct is a major turn-off for them. They desire a relationship with someone genuine and grounded. The world is filled with individuals attempting to present a false identity, from bogus pals to gold diggers. The high-value Sigma male has witnessed everything. They will not be fooled by someone who attempts to play games or take advantage of them. The high-value Sigma male is only being shrewd, despite the fact that some may see his behavior as chilly or aloof. He has no interest in being in their company. Many phony princesses and queens attempt to seem flawless on the outside by wearing a lot of makeup, fancy clothing, and costly jewelry, but they are frequently insecure and miserable on the inside. While this style typically charms guys, the high-value Sigma male will not be impressed. Number 3. They have issues with trust. Although they may not exhibit it, high-value Sigma males frequently have trust concerns. They have likely been injured before and will not allow themselves to be harmed again. Therefore, they frequently construct barriers around themselves, making it harder for others to penetrate. This does not imply that high-value Sigma is a malicious individual. It just indicates that they are extremely cautious. They will not accept just anyone into their lives. They want assurance that a person is trustworthy before granting it. Many perceive the high-value Sigma male to be cold and aloof, but the truth is that they just do not wish to be injured. They would prefer maintain a defensive posture than risk emotional harm. They are not going to let their defenses down or give their hearts away quickly. When Sigma males detect even the tiniest trace of mistrust, they rapidly withdraw and separate themselves. They would rather be alone than with someone who constantly sends them dubious signals. They're not paranoid, they're simply unwilling to take risks when it comes to their emotions. Number 4. They simply wish to be left alone. While some may view this as lonely or depressing, high-value Sigma males cherish their alone time. They are disinterested in constant social interaction and frequently feel fatigued after spending too much time with others. They would prefer to spend time alone in order to refuel and revitalize. This in no way implies that high-value Sigma is a recluse. It just implies that people occasionally prefer their own. They will not force themselves to interact with others if they are not in the mood. They frequently opt to disregard women who are persistently attempting to gain their attention. He will not be interested in a lady who is always possessive or needy. They require their own space and desire a lady who can provide it. While high-value Sigma are sometimes seen as antisocial, they are actually introverted. To be happy, they do not require constant social interaction. In fact, being around by too many individuals might cause them to feel overwhelmed. This does not imply that they wish to spend their lives alone. Rather, they devote time in relationships that they actually value. As a result, guys prefer to disregard women due to a lack of interest or a lack of time. Number 5. They are preoccupied with discovering their meaning. Many high-value Sigma males are still searching for their life's purpose. They have no interest in settling down or taking the conventional route. They intend to find their own path and will not allow anyone to impede them. This is sometimes perceived as selfish or egocentric, whereas Sigma males just like to live life on their own terms. They will not allow anyone to dominate them or dictate their actions. They frequently possess a strong sense of. They are also quite autonomous. They do not require someone to care for them or instruct them. Sigma males are typically risk-takers who embrace change. They are always seeking new activities and are not afraid to leave their comfort zone. This may appear to be irresponsible, but Sigma males just do not wish to live a dull and monotonous existence. Not appealing is the trait of having a herd mentality. Working on yourself might consume all of their time and focus, leaving little room for a relationship. They are preoccupied with discovering their life's purpose and meaning. To be concerned with settling down. They frequently disregard women since they are not a priority at the moment. Knowing who they are and what they want is the most crucial thing for Sigma males. Number 6. They frequently despise the games ladies. Many high-value Sigma men have grown weary of the games women play. They have no interest in playing mind games or seeming cool. They just desire a lady who is clear and trustworthy. Women frequently attempt to raise their worth by playing hard to get or being disinterested. However, this strategy is ineffective with Sigma males. They would sooner ignore a lady who is playing games than attempt to understand her. They are adept at reading people and seeing through these games. Sigma males are frequently straightforward and demand the same from women. They dislike it when women are coy or circumspect. There are, of course, exceptions to any rule, but high-value Sigma men often prefer women who are forthright and honest about their goals. They have no interest in investing time on someone who will just manipulate their emotions. Attempting to influence a high-value Sigma is like attempting to control the wind. It's not going to happen. Number 7. They are not desperate and have no desire for women's approval. High-value Sigma males are not the sort of men who are thirsty for women's approval or attention. They will not alter their look or behavior in order to impress her. They are sufficient as they are and do not require approval from anyone. Women frequently utilize their femininity to influence and manipulate others. However, this does not apply to Sigma males. They will not be influenced by a woman's attractiveness or sexual allure. While they may be drawn to a beautiful woman, they are not dazzled by her beauty, and they do not pursue women seeking their approval. They are aware of their own value and do not depend their self-esteem on the judgments of others. In lieu of attention-seeking activity, Sigma males frequently look uninterested or even apathetic. They do not require approval from others to feel good about themselves. Many women see this as arrogance, but it is simply confidence. Number 8. They simply have no interest in her. This is perhaps the most prevalent reason high-value Sigma males disregard women. They simply lack interest in her. She is not doing anything improper. The high-value Sigma finds her uninteresting and unattractive. Sigma males are typically quite selective when it comes to women. They do not wish to waste time on someone in whom they have no interest. This does not imply that Sigma males are superficial. They just know what they want, and if a lady does not fulfill their criteria, they will not pursue her. High-value Sigma male is frequently seeking a challenge. He desires an independent lady who intellectually and mentally stimulates him. A lady who continually strives to satisfy him or agrees with everything he says will not attract his attention. He desires a lady with her own identity and viewpoints. A lady from whom he may learn, not someone whose sole purpose is to impress him. Otherwise, he will become bored and go on, rather than force himself to enjoy her. They would rather ignore her and concentrate on anything else. Number 9. They have no time for unnecessary drama. A man will not waste his time on a lady who creates drama frequently. They have no interest in engaging in games or emotional manipulation. This is not to suggest that they don't desire a spouse with a strong personality and enthusiasm, but they prefer someone who can regulate their emotions. They desire a level-headed someone who can handle their own life without always relying on others for support. Therefore, a high-value Sigma male would likely ignore her if she is continuously generating drama or is always clingy. While some may see this to be cold or cruel, high-value Sigma is really being realistic. They are aware that being engaged with someone who is always producing drama would only result in. They would prefer avoid turmoil and concentrate on pleasant aspects of their lives. Many people perceive the high-value Sigma male to be emotionally unavailable, but the truth is that they just don't want to be involved with someone who would add unneeded stress to their lives. Their disregard for these kinds of women is only a self-preservation technique.
Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And do share with your friends so we may continue to create them. To see more videos like this, subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Additionally, make sure to check out our other videos. Thank you for watching.